Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Okay, so let's just make these quick because basketball is about to start here in a few more hours. You guys already know I'm pumped. I'm excited. When there's no basketball, I'm bored. So, you know what? Let's get into these NBA recaps. 76ers Cavs. I did tune into this game. I did watch this game. The one time, and when I mean the one time I go against Philadelphia, I get it wrong. Not only I get it wrong, Tyrese Maxey finally gets out of that slump. Again, I'm mad because the reason why I'm mad is I had Cleveland winning this game. Not a blowout, just a cruise win. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland did play last night, by the way. I saw it from the first to the fourth, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, bro, Cleveland is actually doing okay. They're not doing pretty good. Okay, at least they're up, and they keep getting buckets and all that. Donovan Mitchell keeps doing, normal things. But the man that improved this game to win this game, do you want to blame it on Tyrese Maxey? Like, Tyrese Maxey, he had a game. I don't want to sit here and say he had a great game. I don't want to sit here and say he had a terrible game. He had an okay game. Like, he's kind of in the middle. He did okay, then bad, then okay, So, I'm mad that Philadelphia won. Because I'm mad because Cavs didn't do what they had to do. Okay? Same thing. I'm mad Cavs didn't win. I'm mad Philadelphia won. Same old thing. Now, I did go against Philadelphia. I didn't have faith in them in this game. I wasn't going to sit here and say it was going to be a blowout yesterday. I didn't say it was going to be a blowout. I just want to figure this out, like, loud and clear. Like, how did Philadelphia win by 2? And I don't care what you guys can say. They only won by 2. It doesn't matter. A W is a W. You take it and you leave and you move on to the next game. Now, I'm happy Philadelphia got a win. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't mad I didn't go for them. Because I knew if I went for Philadelphia yesterday in the morning, I had a feeling I was going to lose this game. Because there's this thing with me in sports where if I choose a team, I lose. Now, I don't know if that's everybody in the NBA or NFL. That is just me. Sometimes I have good luck, sometimes I have bad luck. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I will not get every game right. I know I'm going to get every game wrong. I know that for a fact. Now, this game here, it was fun. Regardless if Cleveland won or lost. I don't care if Joel Embiid played in this game. I don't care if he didn't play in this game, regardless. If he did or not, this game, probably a good game yesterday. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody in the NBA. You have your ups and you have your downs. And last night, I had my downs. So, I think yesterday, and again, I'm not going to sit here and say every season or every game was bad for me every single day. I feel like this game right here was, these games yesterday were bad. I feel like in my opinion, I think they were bad. Not only because Cleveland lost, you had a bunch of other teams that I root for lost and won. That will get you to my points here, what I'm talking about. But this game here was great. I tuned into it from the first to the fourth. Donovan Mitchell, you need to sit down and talk to your team. I don't know how you lost this game. It was it was just an embarrassment. Hopefully these two teams do play again in the future with Joel Embiid on the floor. But until then, yeah, this game was fun, regardless if Joel Embiid played or not. Donovan Mitchell was going off left and right, regardless if he did it or not. All in all, this game was fun. I loved it. From fourth to first, it was great. So yeah, let's move on. All right, this game here. Now, I didn't tune into the game, didn't see the highlights, didn't want to, didn't need to. It was boring. I told you guys, I told the whole NBA fans out there that this game wasn't good. And boy, was I right. Not only the Pacers didn't win, now I might say this really quick, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. LaMelo Ball did not play in this game, if I'm correct, right? The Pacers are a team that is not good. Now, if they make it to the NBA playoffs, they are going to get knocked out. My guess, I'll probably say first round, give or take. Pacers are not a reliable team. We don't even got to talk about the Bobcats, the Charlotte Bobcats, Charlotte Hornets, Charlotte Bobcats, whatever you guys want to say. We don't got to talk about them because they're not making it. Their season is over. I think they got rid of a few players on the Hornets. Terry Rozier. Now, to be honest, I have not heard this man's name. I don't know if he's still on the Hornets. I don't know if he's on another team. You guys can tell me in the comments, because to be honest, I don't care about Terry Rozier. He is not a good player. I think he's washed. He just lost all his respect in the NBA after everything happened to him since he came into the NBA. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Terry Rozier. All I'm gonna say is I don't like Terry Rozier. The two main players I don't like on the Hornets is Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball. Those are the two main guys I don't like on the Hornets. And the Hornets are done. Their season is over. Like, I don't even know how they even get wins. I really don't. And most of the time, the whole NBA team can beat them against this team right here. And if you want a team to lose, call up the Pacers. Call Tyrese Halliburton and all the Pacers roster because they are terrible. They're phenomenal terrible. Thing is, if you guys really think the Pacers are actually a legit team, like a threat in the NBA Eastern Conference, look again. Because what we all witnessed yesterday, what everybody saw on national TV, or whoever went to the game, look at this team here. Tyrese Halliburton is not a good player. I've told everybody countless of times every day, every single day, when I make these videos. And it doesn't mean I'm bashing on Tyrese Halliburton. It doesn't mean I don't like the Pacers. They're just not a good team. Now, someone asked me this in the past before. Somebody asked me this in the past. They said, what happens if a superstar, like one of your favorite superstars, went to the Pacers? Now, that is a whole different story because, to be honest, I don't see no superstar that I root for that will go to the Pacers with Tyrese Halliburton. Name me a player in the comments that is a favorite superstar that's been talked about a lot that will go to the Pacers and try to win a championship with Tyrese Halliburton in the Pacers. I will tell you this loud and clear. I don't think nobody wants to go to the Pacers. Now, I'm just disappointed that the Pacers went out here and lost. Now, I don't know if they watched the game, my video predictions before the game, and they said, you know what, we're going to lose just because of Savage Boy 23. And guess what? They went out here and lost. And the funny part is, this is the Charlotte Hornets, the worst franchise team in the NBA. There's a lot of other teams in the NBA that are not good, but Hornets is somewhere up there. You got the Spurs, number one. I don't know why anybody's talking about them. They're not even good. I don't even know why people are talking about them. They're not even good. They're terrible. The Pacers. I mean, here's the thing. The Pacers, they could be in that talk, but Tyrese Halliburton's not him. Let's just be honest. The Detroit Pistons. That was a bad team back in the day. Now they're nobody. Wizards. If you want to put them in there, yeah. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. No one is worse than the Pacers. The Pacers are not a good team. Now, I'm amazed how the Pacers are 6, maybe 8, maybe 9 in the Eastern Conference. And the Hornets are 14, 15, around there in the Eastern Conference. And they go out here and win this game by 111 to 102. Now, what does that say about your team? It hurts me. As you guys just saw what I did for the 76ers Cavs, I'm not feeling too good. I don't like it. You know, when your team loses, it doesn't feel right. And again, I have more than one team in the NBA. So, yeah. Hopefully later today will be a different day. But all in all, this game was boring. This game wasn't fun. I did not look at the game, didn't look at the highlights, didn't look at anything. I didn't want to, did not care about this game one bit. Regardless if Tyrese Halliburton played or not, Pacers are still trash. We've all known that. And people stop saying Tyrese Halliburton is a player that you want on your team. Then when this man can't even win against the Charlotte Hornets, come on. Let's move on. Alright, let's move on to this game here. I did not tune into the game, didn't want to, didn't need to. I know I said, but I just choose not to. Chicago Bulls, they did what I told them to do. I am so happy the Bulls won. They wanted this win, they needed this win. Now, is this starting a new... I don't know what's going on with the Bulls. Hopefully they do catch up to their losing streak. I've been waiting for that. And I can't wait until they come to their losing streak and pass it. The Hawks... What do I say about the Hawks? The Hawks, I mean... Ice trade Dejounte Murray. I read this thing. I don't know if it's true or not. They said they want to move on from Ice trade and keep Dejounte Murray in Atlanta. If you think that is actually going to be the case, I think that is stupid. I really think that's stupid. Why do you want to get rid of Ice Trey and you want to keep Dejounte Murray on the Hawks? Now, I know what NBA teams are going to say about this. I think it would be a great, I think it would be a good spot for them where they are if they had him. But to be honest, let me ask you this. Like, they want to get rid of Ice Trey, Trey Young, whatever you guys want to call him. I call him Ice Trey. They want to get rid of him and build around Dejounte Murray. I don't see that happening. I don't. And if it did happen, I can't see it happen because Dejounte Murray. Don't get me wrong; he's an amazing, phenomenal player on the court when he does, regardless if they're winning or losing. But do you think Dejounte Murray can pull the Atlanta Hawks to the playoffs, or maybe even possibly an NBA championship? If you are thinking yes, you are totally wrong. Because this man cannot do everything like that by himself. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not Kobe Bryant. He's not Anthony Davis. So, why do you think a DeJounte Murray can carry a team like that? You guys tell me in the comments of what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with DeJounte Murray? Or do you agree with the Atlanta Hawks, if it is true or not, of them keeping DeJounte Murray and get rid of Ice Trae? Or do you think everything is just going to go to waste that season? You guys comment down below and tell me. Because to be honest, in my opinion, in my eyes, I don't see it. I really don't. Anything can happen though. Anything can happen. But you gotta wait and see. So yeah. Chicago Bulls. I mean, what do I say about Chicago, man? Chicago, I've been talking about them a lot. You know, Chicago's a good team to compete. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Caruso, and all of the Chicago Bulls roster. They keep going out here and getting wins. That's what I want. That's what I want, and that's what I need. Because Bulls need to be a good team. Bulls need to go back to that dynasty of Bulls. Now, I know people are not going to agree with me and say they're never going to get back to that dynasty. You never know. You never know. Let's just be honest. It's the NBA. It's literally the NBA. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody so everybody can know what I'm talking about. I know it's not going to happen in a million years. Like, I know it's not going to happen, but anything can happen. What if the Bulls go get another superstar? I know that's kind of hard for me to say, but what if the Bulls keep DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Lonzo, and Vooch and Caruso in the whole Bulls roster, and they just go get one more big move and try it one more season? Do I think that is going to help? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would be so happy for the Bulls to go do that. Go get somebody like... See, that's the thing. Do you want to get somebody like Kevin Durant? You know? I mean, I would definitely see the Bulls doing good if they go get somebody like that this year, this upcoming season. But if it's okay for the Bulls next year, if they just break it up where everyone just splits onto their own teams, then it's okay with me. Because to be honest, I will still like the Bulls. The Bulls are going to be one of my teams that I root for every single day. Because those are those teams that did that dynasty. You know? But well, all in all, this game here would be... I wish I watched it, is what I'm going to say. I wish I watched it. Didn't want to, didn't need to. And plus, there was another game I was watching. But yeah, we're going to move on to this game here. I did not see this game. Didn't see the highlights. Didn't want to, didn't need to. The funny part is Toronto didn't even touch 100. What do I say? What do I say? Please, what do I say? I have to say something nice to at least to all these teams in the NBA. It's too hard because I chose Toronto to win this game, right? Now they are not gonna win these games. I don't feel like they're gonna win any games, to be honest. I don't see them winning one game until the season is over. Anything can happen though. Anything can happen because I could be wrong, I could be right. But the funny part is the Toronto Raptors didn't even touch 100. Didn't shoot a 2, didn't shoot a 3, didn't even go to the free throw line to even get 100. In the sorry Spurs franchise, they put up 122 on their heads. Now, to have a terrible organization like that to put up that many amount of points, and the worst part is they keep you from scoring 100. So what that tells me in the NBA that is Toronto is a light team in the NBA. They're fragile. Same as the Spurs. The Spurs are fragile too. But if the Spurs play somebody against, like, let's say they play against like the Bucks, the Chicken McNuggets, Los Angeles Lakers, Celtics, they will get blown out the water. Hands down. Now, I don't care what anybody says. No, they won't. Yes, they will. Those teams that I just said, they have superstars that are really good, that they're better than Victor. And I know what you guys are going to say. Victor, this is Victor's first year in the NBA. Give him time, give him this, give him that. How many times, how long does it need him? How long does it take for somebody to adjust to be in the NBA? For me, I'll say give or take 1 month. 1 month. Give or take 1 month. If it's a way different story, like he's from like overseas, then yes, I will give him the doubt of the game. I will give him a whole year. But the Spurs are talking about getting another superstar before the season is over. And it amazes me how the Spurs are talking about that when they're not even close to the NBA Finals picture or even the knockout round. So why do you even go out there and go pick up a superstar for Victor? Now, I know what everyone's gonna say. Victor's a talented young player. That's how everybody is when they're in the NBA. Relax, calm down. Okay? When Jason Tatum was in the NBA, look how he turned out. Look, when AD came in the NBA, look how he turned out. Look, when Brandon Ingram came in the NBA, look how he turned out. When Lonzo Ball came in the NBA, look how he turned out. I mean, to be honest, we don't got to talk about him. This man is always injury prone. I do feel bad for him. I'm not even going to lie. I do feel bad for him. When DeMar DeRozan came in the NBA, look how he turned out. So, what takes Victor different than all these other players that I'm mentioning names of? Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the greatest Bucks right now in this generation. I'm not talking about ever. Relax. He came in the NBA and he said, and this is everyone's dream, to come in the NBA and get a championship. And boy, was this man right. He got one. Look what he's doing. He's celebrating it. He's still grateful for that championship, and he's trying to get another one. So, can we possibly see Victor with a championship ever in the NBA from the future? In my eyes, no. No, I don't see that happening. The only way that I see Victor winning one, not with the Spurs, with another great team like the Warriors, or like the Celtics, or like the Bucks, or the Chicken McNuggets. Those are the only ways that I see in my eyes for Victor win a championship. Victor cannot, and again, I'm not trying to hate any Victor fans. I'm just saying my own honest opinions, okay? You guys can argue down there in the comments all you want. This is what I'm saying. This is what I think about what's going on with the NBA, okay? Do you really think that Victor can pull the NBA team, like the San Antonio Spurs, to the NBA championship? Manu Ginobili. Now, he's a way different Spurs player. He always had energy to come out. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and and talk about Manu Ginobili and all of the Spurs roster back in the day. That team was good, and then they went from really good to really bad. But Popovich is a really good coach. Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing coach. But do I think it's time for him to, retire out of the NBA? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think because he's done enough. But, yeah. So, just take it how I told you guys. That's how I really think about the NBA. That's what I think about players. So, yeah. And I want you guys to know in the comments down below. And if you want, tell me down there who do you think is the best coach in the NBA? And I will talk about them. I have two coaches in mind. The San Antonio Spurs coach and the Miami Heat coach. So, but, yeah. That's what I'm going to say about those two teams. Toronto, I already said something about you guys. Like, I don't want to sit here and, say anything, but yeah, your season's done. Your season's done. You didn't even touch 100, so I'm not even going to speak on your guys' team now. I already did it earlier. All right. Let's move on to this game here. The New York Knicks. Yes, the Houston Rockets. Now, I did not tune into the game, didn't see the highlights, didn't want to, didn't need to. But I saw at the very end that the Knicks lost by 2. And not even that. Jalen Brunson got a new hairstyle, which, shout out to you. I saw it, that's nice. You kind of look like Jaylen Brown when you turn to the side. I don't know if that's me, but you look like Jaylen Brown when you turn to the side. Because I remember Jaylen Brown did that hair, and everybody was trying to make fun of him in the NBA because he looks like he had like a little hairstyle. But yeah. But Jalen Brunson came back in this game. He didn't play in the last one because of an injury. Are we at the point where Jalen Brunson deserves the MVP? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say no, because what he did this season for the Knicks, and the season's not even done. What he's been doing this year for the Knicks, bro, it's amazing. I like what the Knicks are doing. Don't get me wrong. Am I mad about this loss? Absolutely. The Rockets should have not won this game, but it's fine because they are way down. They're way below than the Lakers, Warriors, Jazz. So I'm not even worried. I just feel like the Knicks went out here and they tried their best, and somehow, in some way, they lost the game by a 2-point or a 3-point. And probably, and again, I didn't tune into the game. I didn't tune into the game. Didn't see the highlights. Didn't want to. Didn't need to. Maybe this game wasn't doing good for them. Maybe they were doing good before the game was over. Maybe they did good in the first, second, third, and then the fourth started crashing down for them. I don't know. But this game here was so boring. I'm so mad that the Knicks went out here and lost by 2. Now, Jalen Brunson, back to Jalen Brunson. He's an amazing star in the NBA. He is growing up in front of everyone's eyes of what he's approving. I like what he's doing. I'm happy the Knicks got some new players, and now they are going to play for real now. But you can't go out here and lose to a team that is not going to show up for the NBA Finals, not going to show up for the knockout round, or not even make it to the playoff picture. So, for the Knicks in this hand, the Knicks are going to do all of that. The Knicks are going to show up and show out, because that's what they do. New York is the best city for NBA games, because you've been to Madison Square Garden at an NBA Finals game, because I've been there before, and it is crazy. It is fun. All of the fans are fun to hang out with. I want these Knicks to bring a championship to New York. Out of all of the teams I like in the NBA, Lakers, Bucks, Miami, Pelicans, Dallas Mavericks, Bucks, Warriors, all of those teams that I said to bring a championship, I want the New York Knicks to bring it. Because do you know how crazy New York would be? Do you know how crazy Madison Square Garden would be? Just imagine you're just walking down New York and they're having a parade out there in New York. That is amazing. That is what I want to see. And everybody pulling out their camera on TV, and it's just live. I want New York to bring a championship to Madison Square Garden, one way or another, because it is very fun out there. I recommend a lot of people that watch NBA, that's a huge fan of the NBA, and whatever team you like, I recommend going to New York. Watch games, because it is fun. But to go out here and lose against the Houston Rockets, it is very a disappointment game. But the Knicks tried everything they can, and they did everything they did, and they lost it by a point. But yeah, I want to be honest. I want the New York Knicks to bring a championship back, or not even back. I just want them to bring it back. I want them to bring it to New York. See how crazy New York gets. I want that. So yeah, Rockets. On the other hand, what do I say about the Rockets? I mean, to be honest, I have nothing to say on these Rockets. I mean, they're still pulling out to win the games and to keep their season alive, but every game is probably a hit or miss, to be honest. But I don't know, because to be honest, they were competing against the Los Angeles Lakers, the Utah Jazz, and the Golden State Warriors. One team already passed them up, Golden State Warriors. Do I see the Rockets coming back and trying to get that back from them? No, I don't. Anything could happen, though. Anything could happen. It's the NBA. But I want to say that this game here was a total bust. I'm kind of pissed. But, yeah. So, let's move on. Alright, this game here, I didn't even see the game of this. I'm just happy the Chicken McNuggets lost. You know, Patrick Beverley, you know, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, of me, you know, sitting here and talking about every game, and you guys know how much I like Giannis. You guys know how much I like the Bucks. You guys know how much I like Damian Lillard. Now, I don't know how the Bucks went out in their last game and lost against a team that's not even good, and they go out here and beat a number 3 Western Conference team in the NBA. To have that confidence of you losing against a terrible team and then you going out here and winning another game, that is very good for you. That is very, very good for you in the NBA. Now, again, I didn't see this game, didn't see the highlights, didn't want to, didn't need to. Now, I don't know who to give the game to, Patrick Beverley on defense, or Giannis, or Damian Lillard for threes. I'm just happy the Chicken McNuggets lost. It is so happy to watch these Chicken McNuggets lost. But to be honest, I'm not even going to sit here and say anything about anything kind of ordinary. I know they didn't get close to like the Toronto Raptors, but they didn't even touch 100. They didn't touch 100. They were at 87 when I saw the Bucks going to what was it 100? 111, something like that. And again, I might be wrong on the score, but I'm guessing the score was probably somewhere in the 60s to 80s, if I'm correct. Maybe 70, possibly 90. I don't know. But all in all, man, Giannis, Damian Lillard, Patrick Beverley, do what you got to do. Show up and show out every single game. That's what I like to see from these Bucks. But hey, it doesn't mean what I said about the Knicks, I'm going to talk about it you too. Regardless of whatever team wins, Knicks or the Bucks, it's going to be a great game in the playoffs. Everybody get your popcorns ready and watch these games because they are going to be fun to watch. So, yeah. That's going to be short talks on some of the games. All right. Now, I didn't see this game, didn't want to, didn't need to. Now, I forgot what his name was. I wanted to say this in the last game. I want to say this in the last Pelicans game. Number 17 on the Pelicans. If that's his number, I'm guessing. Again, I forgot what his name is. This man looks like Travis Kelce. I wanted to say that in the last video, but I forgot to mention it. But great game for the Pelicans. Pelicans went out here. They didn't win pretty, but they won. 96 to 87. No John Morant, unfortunately. Again, I'm going to say that until the season is over. Grizzlies are just done. They're tanking their season. Their season's long gone. Before game 1, their season was just done. But what do I say, man? Zion Williamson, CJ, BI, they showed up. They showed out. Regardless if they played or not, they did what they had to do in this game. Who do I give the credit to? I don't know, to be honest, because I didn't see the game. My opinion, I would want to give it to BI or CJ or maybe Zion, but other than that, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, because Pelicans, they're a good team, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they have their ups and their downs. So, yeah. But all in all, they got this win. They got it. They got what they needed, and now they move on to the next game. So, yeah. Grizzlies. Be honest, man. There's literally nothing to say on these Grizzlies. Nothing. Do I want to sit here and say anything about them? No, because I have nothing to say. Desmond Bane is still going to be doing Desmond Bane stuff on the court, and they're still going to be horrible. Grizzlies fans, I'll just say loud and clear to just pack it up and wait for next season. Just keep tanking your season and see where it ends up. Because to be honest, this wasn't a great game. This wasn't a pretty game. So, yeah. All right, let's move on to the last few games. Dallas Mavericks versus Wizards. The two Wizards players that got traded from Washington to Dallas, they played against each other yesterday. I said I would tune into this, but I did not see this game. Didn't want to, didn't need to. Don't even know what happened. So I'm guessing Luka went off. I think it was 25, maybe 26 points. More, maybe less. I don't know. Kyrie, on the other hand, he had his game. But the Wizards, too, their season is long gone. It's been out the door since the season even started for them. But, yeah. The game I want to give this to, if I had a chance, would probably be Luka. But if it's not Luka, it's probably somebody else. But, so, yeah. Dallas, just keep on rolling. Wizards, I don't know what you guys should do at this point. Tank your season or just keep on playing hard. I don't know. But we're halfway through the season, I'm guessing, so tank your season. Alright, now, last two games here, and we're going to move on for today. Utah Jazz, Warriors. Now, did I not say Warriors are going to come back and try to dominate the season? And look at them. Look at everybody. Everybody that I talk to, that I hang out with, and they're not even Warriors fans. They don't like the Warriors. For some odd reason. Look at them. Now they're quiet. Now they're sitting down. Now they're not talking about them a lot. And then when they were losing, everybody's happy when they lose. I told everybody, and you know me, I'm always right. I said, wait until these Warriors come back. And when these Warriors comes back, everyone's going to sit on the sidelines just watching them coming back. I'm happy for the Warriors, no matter how much Steph Curry drains a lot of threes. They're going to keep on coming back. And I saw Draymond Green shot that half court. This man can't even shoot a proper three, and he somehow, in some way, makes that shot go into the rim. That's a big miracle right there. I want to say congratulations to Draymond Green in that one. I did tune into this game from the first to the fourth. Jazz, they did not have a chance. Yeah. So, where's everybody talking about the Warriors now? I thought everybody was coming out talking about the Warriors are going to have a terrible season, all this, all that. Look at them now. They're winning games. They're about to tie up the Los Angeles Lakers. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Because when you have a team, or just in general, you got fans that don't like the Warriors. Like there's a bunch of fan players out there, regardless of what team you are. They just go out here and talk negative about the Warriors, like, oh, their season's done, their season's long gone. When they were halfway starting through the season, they had a terrible season. What was it, like 6-15, 6-19, something like that. And now look at them. Now they're almost catching up to the Los Angeles Lakers. They were in 12. Now they're in 11, or now they're in 10. My bad. Now they're in 10. So you gotta love it with these Warriors, man. They keep going out here and showing fight every single game. Yeah. Let's move on to this game last year. Ant-Man, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards. I meant to say Anthony Edwards. How did you get crossed up by PG-13? Now, PG-13 is washed. How did you get crossed up by him? He doesn't have good handles. He's not Kyrie. Who is he looking like? And you might ask, did you tune into this game? Did you watch the highlight of this game? I did tune into the game when the Flippers were losing, if you were wondering. And what's his name? Normal Powell? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with your face? Why do you have a mark down your eyebrow? Or like right here on your forehead or whatever it is? Bro, you look so goofy. If I were you, I wouldn't be walking on that court. Just stay in your house. Because you look like a clown. But to be honest, I'm so happy the Flippers lost. I don't have energy right now. So that's why I'm not happy. But usually I'm happy when they lose. I did tune into the game when it was like around the fourth quarter. You know me. When I see these Flippers lose, I'm happy. I was talking to my friend. My friend's like, you really love it when the Flippers lose. I'm like, yes, I do. I'm the number one that hates the Flippers. If anybody wants to know who's the number one person that hates the Flippers, right here, that is talking. Savage Boy 23. I don't like the Flippers one bit. Again, I want to say loud and clear, congratulations to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're still not good, but they got the dub. This is light work for them. This is literally light work. They were basically relaxing, chillaxing, whatever you want to say, playing these Flippers. These Flippers were going out here working, and they were sweating, running around the court like clowns. Like they were they were a bunch of clowns or flies, and they couldn't do anything. Every time they try to come back, Minnesota Timberwolves had an answer. I'm so happy Minnesota Timberwolves got this win. Two teams that I was so happy that lost. The Chicken McNuggets and the Flippers. The team that I am happy about that won was the Golden State Warriors and the Milwaukee Bucks. Those were some great games yesterday. Hopefully today we got some great games today. But yeah, man, I'm happy Minnesota lost, or Minnesota won. Flippers, again, don't rely on the honey bun, James Harden, because he is going to fluke in the playoffs. You heard it here first, okay? The honey bun is going to fluke in the playoffs, like he always does. Look what he did for his old team, the Houston Rockets, the Brooklyn Nets, 76ers. Look what he did. Look. So, yeah. But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. Or my NBA predictions. I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your favorite team is. Tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship. Alright? So, we got some teams. We got some teams that are coming off back-to-back. I'm definitely excited. I'm going to try to tune into all of these games. So yeah, I think we only got like two games that played yesterday on a back-to-back. So let's get on to these recaps. Before we get into it, can you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and comment down below what your guys' favorite team is. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you guys are new. And again, hit that like and comment down below. But until then, guys, let's get into these recaps real quick so I can give you guys the games. All right, Boston Celtics versus Brooklyn Nets. Now, is the Boston Celtics the only team that has 41 wins? No way. Are you serious? Well, no, the Thunder too. The Thunder is like a few games away. But this game, I want to say it's going to be fun, bro. But like the Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, come on. No. I don't want to say it's going to be easy work for the Celtics because the last time I said that, they were struggling out here. Jason Tatum, Dinkus Pinkus, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Derek White. Please go out here and make this a show for me. You might ask, are you going to be tuned into this game? Absolutely not. I'll probably look at the highlights. You guys will probably hear my recap on that tomorrow if I do somehow in some way look at the highlights or tune into this game. I'm going for Boston Celtics in this one. Jason Tatum and all of the players that I said earlier, go out here, show up and show out. Make this a blowout. Do I think the Ben Simmons, Mikal Bridges, and all of them are going to catch up? And Claxton? No. The Brooklyn Nets don't have a chance against the Celtics. Not even a point favorite to win this game. The only way I see them winning this game is if they sat out the superstars. The only way the Boston Celtics win this game is the Boston Celtics sat out their superstars. And am I going to sit here and say it is going to be a for sure thing? You never know. Anything can happen because these players like to, call out very last minute of the game. I'm still going with Celtics. Regardless if they do sit out their superstars. This game here is not going to be fun. Again, I am not going to be tuning into it. I'll probably look at the highlights of this game. But until then, yeah. Celtics, Jason Tatum and all of them, go out here, show up and show out. So yeah. Move on. I got Celtics. Thunder, Orlando Magic. Now, Thunder did just come off of a back-to-back. I think it was, Thursday, Friday? Or was it Friday, Saturday? I don't know. Both of these two teams right here are fun to watch. Both of these teams have really good energy on the court. Both of these teams can probably last running down the court for a few hours longer. You guys know I'm going to run with SGA, Chad, and Jay Williams. I'm going with Oklahoma City Thunder in this one. I will try to tune into this game. Not only because I'll tune into the game, I'll try to. You got both of these teams here that are young. They're fun to watch. Orlando Magic against Oklahoma City Thunder. This will be a great game, competitive game. You got a lot of energy on the court. It is fun to watch these two players or games watch. So yeah, I'm going to be taking Oklahoma City Thunder on this. So, all right, this game here, everyone, this is a classic. Everybody likes this game. I'm going to be going for, here's the thing before I make my predictions. The time you guys are watching this video, if you guys are watching it during the game, after the game, or before in the game, we don't know if Himmy Buckets is going to play in this game because this guy likes to sit out at the last minute. I'm going to be watching this game. That is a for sure thing. I'm going to be watching this game. I like watching both of my favorite teams go on the court, my favorite players that play in the court. You got Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you got Himmy Buckets, Bam Adebayo, and Junior Hawkins. This will be a great, phenomenal game on the court. And Patrick Beverley. Regardless if Himmy Buckets plays in this game, it's going to be a fun game. This will be a great game. I need them to come out here and show up and show out. Of course, you know me. I like staying loyal to my favorite players. I want to go for the Heat. I really do. But it's been a few games for Patrick Beverley. Can I possibly see Bucks coming out here with good defense? We gotta wait and see. I'm gonna be taking my Milwaukee Bucks in this one. Probably something crazy for Giannis or maybe Damian Lillard. I'm gonna be taking the Bucks. If somehow, some way, if Miami Heat somehow, in some way wins this game with Hemi buckets or no Hemi buckets, I will still be happy, because at the end of the day, we all know how much I talk about these two players, these two teams. So make this a show, make this a fun game. I recommend everybody just tune into this game, regardless if you're going to the game or you're just watching on your TV. This will be a phenomenal, fun game later today. I can't wait. We all can't wait for this game. So, yeah. All right. Sacramento Kings versus the Phoenix Suns. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be tuning into this game because I'm kind of in a spot right now. Should I go for De'Aaron Fox or Devin Booker or Bradley the Bum Beal or Kevin Durant? You know me. I like to root for teams that are gonna try to win this game. The last time I went for the Kings, which I think it was against the Thunder, they got blown out. Does that mean they're going to get blown out later today? We got to wait and see. I hope it's not the case. We all hope it's not the case. Really quick before I do move on, the announcers in the NBA. No one is funnier than the Charlotte Bobcat Hornets announcers, because they go out here and make everything a fun game. So shout out to you, the Charlotte Hornets announcers, because a few days ago they were talking about Terry Rozier doing some crazy shot or a crazy steal, and it's just funny. So if anybody wanted to know who was the funniest announcer in the NBA that makes all these calls, it would be the Charlotte Hornets. So I'm going to be going for Phoenix Suns. Hopefully the Phoenix Suns don't go out here and get lazy and lose this game, because I want them to win this game. I don't need them to win this game. I want them to win this game. Both of these teams are basically exact same score as you guys can see in front of me. 30 wins, 20 losses, 31 wins, 22 losses. So both of these teams have 22 losses, and both of these teams have the exact same identical numbers. Just Kings don't have one more. So I will be tuning into this game. Hopefully, I would love to watch this game. So yeah. If the Bucks game does not go to overtime, then I would definitely be tuning into this game. If they do go to overtime, then I can't watch this game, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the Phoenix Suns in this one. Alright, now Minnesota Timberwolves are coming off back-to-back. Same as the Bucks. Regardless if their superstars are playing or not on either team, Bucks or Timberwolves. Timberwolves, they did an amazing thing last night. What they did the unthinkable in the NBA. They beat a terrible trash team in the NBA. I'm so happy. Do I say this is going to be an easy work for them? I want to, but you never know what's going to happen in the NBA. Like I said that yesterday for the Pacers and Charlotte Hornets, right? And the Charlotte Hornets got blown out at their own arena, if it was home for them. But yeah, I will not be tuning into this game. I will not be looking at the highlights. I won't be doing none of that. I'm just going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hopefully they go out here and try to win this game. DeAndre Ayton against Karl Anthony Towns, Ant-Man, and all of them. So yeah, I will not be tuning into this game. Don't be watching the highlights. Won't be doing any of that. We'll see if somehow, in some way, these other few games that I'm going for is over by then. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say it's going to be a blowout. I just hope Timberwolves win this game. All right, last and final game: Los Angeles Lakers versus Detroit Pistons. Now, we're not just going to sit here as Lakers fans and say this is going to be an easy game, because we said that last time, and guess what? They lost. They were struggling to get that win. Lakers got a new player. I forgot what his name is again. He will be playing tonight, what I've been hearing. We all know that I'm going to be rolling with Anthony Davis in the Los Angeles Lakers. Not even a question about it. Everybody should know by now, if they've been watching me, they've been following me for a good solid year, I roll for the Lakers. I want D'Lo to go out here, show up, show out. Just because we passed the deadline doesn't mean it's over. Doesn't mean you pass to be Lakers permanently. You still got, once the season is over, you got to see what you're going to do with your future with the Lakers. So I need you to go out here and show up and show out. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, go out here and actually win this game. Now, you might say this might be an easy win for the Lakers, right? I want to so bad, but have you guys seen the Lakers games? Now, I know Detroit Pistons has one good player on there. That's it. That's all I know. And it ain't and it's not Kate Cunningham, I'll say that. Lakers win this game. Detroit Pistons, just because everybody thinks Detroit Pistons season is done, they're still out here winning games. Los Angeles Lakers, I need you to go out here and show up and show out. And the best two players I want to see tonight is D'Lo and Anthony Davis. Go out here and make this a fun game. I want AD to be relaxing on the bench in the fourth quarter. That is how bad I want you to win this game. And if I don't see AD in the fourth relaxing for the next game, because the Lakers, I think if I'm correct, they have a back-to-back tonight. So I want the Lakers to go out here and win this game badly. So, yeah. I'm going to take the Los Angeles Lakers. So we all know that if you're not new, welcome to the channel. Los Angeles Lakers and a bunch of other teams in the NBA. So, yeah. But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. You guys comment down below what teams you're going to go for today, and tell me what teams you think will win today, or tell me what teams you think will lose. But guys, that is it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.